normally just classic Keynesian economics solves your problems here. Just build until you have the means to support yourself with normal taxes. But sometimes it's hard to convince people to live in the glorified sty that you're building. Alright, do we have enough money? Not really. Alright, we've got $7. I really hope that zone pays off. Your financial advisor always has a bleak outlook on things, so feel no need to listen to her. Private academies are kind of interesting. You almost always get demand for one eventually. They're free, so it's sometimes nice to put one in an area that doesn't have great educational coverage. This is mainly, there's not much residential over here. Let's, there is a little bit. One little uneducated, well, there's a few of these actually. I should have thought that out for these bumpkins living in the polluted part of town. As a matter of fact, we have really dense coverage everywhere else. Well, I don't really want to waste it on an area that already has a ton going on for it, so I think I can access it again later. I'm just going to put that one on hold. We're just going to have that one uneducated corridor. I don't really see what I can do about it too much, aside from build a school, but that doesn't really count in my books. I'll probably end up bulldozing the residential areas that don't have school access, to be honest with you. Because that's the easiest solution to the problem. It's like those 18th century ideas about solving poverty, how they kind of thought it was genetic, and to solve poverty, you just had to get rid of the poor. That's kind of like what I'm doing here. Because, you know, I appreciate the nuances of this game. No? Insufficient funds? Alright, let's wait a little bit. Alright, we're starting to get office jobs moving in here, so that's nice. Come on. And we're moving closer and closer to plus 1,000 a month, so that's nice. Apparently one of my... Oh, we have some problems that I haven't been paying attention to. First off, did any of you remember the fact that I'm selling off most of my water? Might be time to chop that one down. The other catch is, we haven't built any water pipes out here. That was the one I was referring to. I actually didn't realize that I didn't have enough water because I was selling it. What that does is it makes the blue radiance from these pipes go down, so it just becomes harder and harder. And if you keep everything well watered, if you think that building more pipes is a solution, you are wrong. So don't consider that as an option. Alright, we'll just go up here. Alright, and I'm a little concerned about, well, the usual for starters, but we're starting to get high school students. That's actually really encouraging to see. That means that the higher education is on its way. This elementary school is completely useless, and I'm gonna... I don't know, I've been saying it for a while, but I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna bulldoze that school. Let's see if I can find it. They always get good at hiding when you're about to bulldoze them. Alright, water problem resolved. Elementary school. There you are. I should just throw down an industrial or something. No, we have high-density residential there, so I'll just put more of that. And we're getting some demand for decent wealth level residential, so I'm going to start building towards the water. I'm really excited about that prospect. If you get into trouble, I forget if I talked about loans or not. I had some problems with the microphone, so I don't always remember what I've talked about. Not to mention the copious amounts of alcohol. The loan my advisor keeps talking about. You can take one of those out. All things considered, you get a pretty good interest rate and everything. Like if I could have a student loan that good, well, if my student loan that I did have was that good, well, I'd be rolling in dough and I'd be too good for all of you. It's not as good as like some of the other SimCity games, but I don't know. You take out a pretty decent sum. You have to pay back slightly more. You can take out up to $2 million. Monthly payment of $61 for 10 years. I forget what it works out to, but they generally have, I don't know, a pretty reasonable amount. I would recommend not going for it, unless, of course, you need to spend a lot of money to make money. It's also kind of cool because if you can balance a budget on that has the inflated loan payments on there, you're actually going to be pretty well off as soon as the loan payments are gone. I've only had 1 or 2 cities where I had to really get too far, like seriously involved in loans. What am I looking for here? Neighbor deals. It's not worth selling any of my water anymore. I've been avoiding the issue of power for a while, but yeah. The police headquarters is actually pretty awesome. The range it covers is really fantastic. Like look at that. Also, it can house a few more criminals, so let's go for that, shall we? Covers almost all the way to the edge of the map, actually. Maybe I'll do that instead. Get one of these to cover all the way to the map? That's tempting. No, deal with the existing crime problems. Alright. Guys, I'm sure if you've watched some of my other Let's Plays, particularly, I'd say the worst offender is Master of Orion 1, you'll know that I get really caught up in planning for the future, and often at the expense of the present. It's a well-documented problem of mine. Alright, let's throw down our private school over here. And we'll zone all of our... Well, we'll get ready to zone some residential around it. You know what, let's just get it kick-started, shall we? Shall we? Please? Zoom in? Thank you. I don't know if that'll actually develop right now. We have some ultra-high property value demand, though. So, priorities time. Time to build the beach. University can come up at some time, but we're still a little ways away from that, especially in terms of that lump sum you have to shell out at the beginning. Where are we here? The beach. Also the name of the greatest movie of all time. No? Put in what I call the posh herbs right there. Low density so that you always have houses. No, people don't want to live there? I thought that would be a hit for sure. They're the most exclusive houses in town. Maybe it's the lack of flowing water or something I haven't considered like that. Take a quick look. No, we're good. service and office. I'm actually really excited about this. A lot of my cities, the backbone of their economy is offices, so I'm really excited to be able to start building those, because that's how I roll. And on that happy note, I think we're going to have to end this video. So let's throw down these last zones. We'll watch them grow a little bit, because things are looking pretty good in Tubeville. I'll see you all next time. Have a good day.